So you haven't filed your taxes or paid your tax bills in years. Can you go to jail? The short answer is probably not if you've been acting honestly and you haven't filed fraudulent tax returns. But you should definitely get with a CPA, enrolled agent, or tax attorney to help you figure out how much tax you actually owe, how to get back into the good graces of the IRS, and actually make a plan to pay your taxes. Now, you've probably seen celebrities like Wesley Snipe or Nicolas Cage or Al Capone who ended up spending time in jail due to their tax problems. And while in most cases, those guys were making millions and millions of dollars that they either didn't report correctly or didn't report at all, or they maybe even filed tax returns and simply refuse to pay their taxes. The IRS doesn't want to put good, hardworking Americans into jail. But the IRS has been known to prosecute those people who knowingly file a fraudulent tax return or who completely refuse to pay their taxes at all. These two instances can be criminal violations, and they are known as tax evasion. Now, don't confuse tax evasion with tax avoidance or tax planning. The latter two are completely legal and proven ways to reduce taxes by using creative tax planning and leveraging the very deductions that the IRS makes available to all of us. So if you're unsure of your tax situation, first I recommend you get with a tax professional to assess your situation. You also want to make sure that you're reporting all of the income that the IRS knows about and all of the income that you actually collect, even if the IRS doesn't technically know about it. Number two is you want to make sure you're only deducting ordinary and necessary business expenses if you own a business and you're taking deduction. Next, you want to file all of your tax returns. The worst thing you can do is not file a tax return because the IRS is going to assume that you're making a lot more money than you really are, and they might even file a tax return for you that is completely not at all correct, but that's the only record that they're going to have, and they can prosecute you based on that tax return that they file for you. And finally, if you develop big tax debts, work with your tax professional to help you make a plan to pay the IRS or your state over a period of months or even over a period of years.